Hey there, thank you for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. It's Friday morning, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I took a few days off work this week as holiday basically, because I've not been coping with the realisation hit me like a truck of Liz's inability to ever come home. But we're gonna fight forward. She's still determined to come home at some point. I am trying to see what we can do to maybe get her home for one day a month, so we can spend a bit of time in our house, in our home as a couple. And because my brain hates me, and nobody hates me as much as I hate myself, all my brain keeps doing is reminding me of instances when I was a less than stellar husband. I mean, Liz and I never really used to argue, but you know, shortly after we got married, my office was upstairs and I would just spend a lot of time up there playing computer games, leaving her alone downstairs. She never seemed to mind, but you know, it was a pretty shitty thing to do, right? And then I've always been a bit crappy with money, and we've always had a disagreement on money because I spend money on shit, like this vlogging equipment, for example, you know? Not really essential, is it? Star Wars stuff, Star Trek stuff, Doctor Who stuff, books, games, cats, you know, music. That said, I've always paid the bills, but you know, and it's just like, I don't know where 24 years of marriage has gone, because in 3 days' time it's our wedding anniversary, and I don't know where the time has gone. So it just seems to have gone by in a flash now that I think about it, and it's just kind of, there's a realisation that the life we had is finished. You know, we can't just pop out to the shops ever again, we can't just pop out for a drive ever again, pop out to a restaurant for a meal, go on a holiday, you know. And I think it was the Liz driving licence thing that's really kicked me in the nuts, just really hit me like a truck that this is real. I've suspected for a long time that Liz won't have been able to come home, but now it's real. But anyway, I'm up and down like a yo-yo at the moment. So I apologise if my vlogging gets a little bit maudlin lately. Anyway, today we have Holy Cross have got like a festival all week, and they've got a family and friends fun day today. So that's where I'm going today. I am told there will be burgers and hot dogs. There you go. Did invite Alice. Alice is in bed at home. Alice had a new job this week, working at a nursery. She's done a couple of days. She was on call today, but they haven't called her today, so I guess they don't need her. But she's knackered, as anyone would be with a new job, you know, learning new skills and what have you. Anyway, she didn't want to come today, so I've left a bit early because at 11 o'clock we have a lady from Macmillan visiting. Now Macmillan, they kind of do like palliative care, and it seems that that's what we're talking about. So, but first of all, I am going to the Range, which is a kind of cut price sort of home supplies place, I guess you'd call it. and I'm going to get a picture frame. Liz has got this collage of pictures that she had done, I think for her 40th birthday, and it's in the car behind me. And I took it to the hospital when she was first in critical care, but because I'm a twat, I accidentally broke the glass and the frame fell apart. So I've got it with me. I'm going to find a new frame for it, and I'm going to take it in to her with a load of other stuff I've got in the boot to make her room feel a bit more like home, which is what the doctors are suggesting. So, quick trip to the range. Also, maybe get a couple of uplighters for the kitchen, because one of them is horribly water stained because of the incident. And then I'm going to go to Holy Cross and spend the day there. So Liz has had me every day this week apart from Wednesday. But yeah, life's a bit crap really, isn't it? Life's a bit crap. It's about 20 to 7. I've just left Liz. We've had a lovely day. There was live music where the guy butchered Elvis, Buddy Holly, the Beatles, the Monkees. You name it, he butchered it. They had a sort of talent competition. That was very good. I had a nice cheeseburger with chips. They also had vegan hot dogs. They weren't that nice, but whatever. Then we had ice cream afterwards. Liz's sunflower did not win the sunflower competition, but it's looking very nice. I will put some pictures up of her sunflower and the other sunflowers. Liz's mum and Anthony were there. Alice didn't want to be there. Alice, as I think I may have said earlier, has got a new job, so very tired today. And I think when I get home, I'm going home to an empty house, because I think she's gone off to Matt's now, her boyfriend. So I haven't seen her all day, basically. Hey ho. And I bought £20 worth of raffle tickets, and I won 4 prizes. One was £30 worth of flowers from a local flower shop, which I need to go and visit and put an order in. Another was a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, which I don't drink wine, but Alice says she'll have it. Another was a compendium of games in Beechwood box, chess, backgammon, cards, drafts, cribbage, nice, lovely set of dominoes. Yeah, really nice set. And a packet of biscuits I got for Liz, a big box of Fox's assorted biscuits. So I think everyone was happy there. Liz's mum also won some face cream, so there you go. So yeah, had a lovely day. It's been nice and hot today. Luckily we didn't have the weather that we had yesterday. Andrew, when you're editing this, put in the clip from yesterday of the storm that we had at Holy Cross. That'll be fun for comparison. So I think Liz will probably sleep well tonight. Liz got sad, of course, when I was leaving, because, you know, if you're at home, people don't leave. When you're in hospital, people leave. It's been raining here. I can tell. There's mist on the road. The road is wet. It hasn't been raining at all at Holy Cross today. Interesting. But it's been raining quite a bit here, I would say, and fairly recently as well. But yes, the other news of the day. We had a lady from Macmillan come in. She said it's nothing to be scared about. The fact that we've got Macmillan involved doesn't mean that we're talking, you know, that we're set on an inevitable path. She says she's got patients that she's had for over 10 years. She says she's got one patient she's had for 14 years. So it's not like, you know, we're talking inevitable at this stage, but she's just there in the background, someone to talk to. And I also asked if they did counselling for relatives, because, and I'm not doing anything about this, but I did say to her, I have literally been suicidal lately. And I'm not doing anything about it, but it's a constant thought in my head. Constant thought in my head that I have to fight. That I have to get rid of this thought, because sometimes it's really difficult to carry on when you see someone you love not in pain, not in physical pain, but you can't help them, and the life that you had planned out has been swept away. We were supposed to grow old together. Liz is 52, I'm 54. I don't regard that as old. And the life that we had, the nice life that we had, is gone. We would spend most of the time at home together, because that's where we liked to be. And now she can't be at home. I can't imagine anything worse than that. Not being in the place that you love, that you've built together with your partner. She's upset because she can't look after Anthony anymore, as much as he's a pain in the arse. You know, we kind of had a deal. She would look after the boy, she would look after Anthony and his needs, and I would work. And, you know, it's not that I can't look after him, but he has to be told to do literally everything. He has to be told to get up and get out of bed. He has to be told to get dressed. He has to be told to do his teeth. He has to be told to spray deodorant every day. He has to be told to drink milk. He has to be told to drink generally during the day. He has to be told to eat. He has to be told to do everything, or he will just watch YouTube or listen to YouTube videos like he's in a trance until he is told to do something. And it's not just a case of you must do this every day. You can say that, but the next day you have to tell him again to do all these things. And, you know, he's got special needs. He's got learning difficulties. He's autistic, and now we know that he's got myotonic dystrophy like his mum and his uncle. And my wife is missing the fact that she can't look after him anymore. So anyway, in her room, ever since we got married, Liz has had these sort of plastic and fabric sunflowers in a vase on our windowsill, and gradually over the years they've been destroyed by various cats that we've had, Fox or Dana or Whisper or Tiberius. And a little while ago I bought her some replacement ones. I've never done anything with them, but I took the vase and the replacement ones and the old ones in, and we've put the new ones in a vase, and she agreed that the old ones could be thrown away. They're very old and very knackered and falling apart, and bits missing and bits that won't go back together. So that's in her room. I took a picture of us on our, no, I didn't take a picture. I brought in a picture of me and her on our honeymoon in Jamaica at Sandals. There's 2 of those pictures in the house. One of them is quite badly faded, but the one that isn't faded I've put in her room. I had her collage of photos. I bought a picture frame this morning at the range. Had to trim the thing down a little bit, but I put it in. I did try to hang it. This picture's got a bad history with me though. I've broken the glass twice. So we've asked a handyman to put it up this time. But that's in her room. And another picture of us, the 4 of us on a cruise. We did an MSC cruise that my mum paid for in 2014, I want to say. We had a series of photos done on board ship. And we've got those going up our stairs. Well, one of them is a nice sort of sepia tinted picture of all 4 of us, so I took that in, and that's on her wall, and I can take more pictures in. And I left the compendium of games there so that we can play those games if we want to. And yeah, so trying to get her room feeling a bit more like home. Doesn't mean she's not coming home. And with the Macmillan lady, we discussed, you know, that we'd like to get her home at least once a month if possible. You know, we're not giving up on the coming home thing, basically. I mean, previously consultants have said she'd never eat, drink or speak again, and she's doing all of those things. You know, so yeah, I am. It's been a nice day. It's been a nice day. So I'm on the way home. I will get home about 7:20. I probably ought to swing by the vault on the way home and check the Lego, because I haven't done that all week. But that's been the end of my few days off work. I'm back to work on Monday. Monday. Oh yes, I also left my anniversary card with Liz. Monday is our 24th wedding anniversary. I'm not due to see Liz that day, but that is a fact. That is our anniversary day. 24 years. As a minimum, as an absolute minimum, we need to keep Liz going another year so we can reach 25 years. But in an ideal world, she'll live forever. If I could take this disease into myself so that she didn't have to suffer, I would. Because I'm a worthless piece of crap, right? And I would do that. I would take it. I would take one for her. But I can't. But that's a fact. That's what I would do. So, yeah. Homeward bound. Well, it's Saturday morning now. Well, there's 3 minutes to go left of Saturday morning, but it is still technically Saturday morning. Fight me. So yeah, I had a lovely day yesterday, till I got home, of course. No, I haven't had another flood, but basically my brain hates me and I hate my brain. And for anyone watching, you could say all the nasty things about me in the world that you like, but nobody hates me as much as I hate myself. And I've come home to an empty house, and immediately all I can think about is the fact that I'm here on my own. Liz isn't here with me. This is our house. We bought it together. We've maintained it together. We've lived here together for 24 years, married. And she's not here. And, you know, she's got possessions here that she can't interact with. She's not here. We're not here to enjoy each other's company. There's a set of garden chairs and table out there that were Liz's before we were married. They're hers. She's not here to enjoy these things. There's a clothesline out there that will probably never get used. She's got cuddly toys in the house that I've bought her, or that, you know, that she'll never use. She can't sleep in her own bed. She can't sit on her own chair. There's kitchen devices and utensils that she used to use all the time. At least if she was here, but, you know, even if she was here, she can't use any of this stuff anymore. It's just kind of, it's not fair and it's tragic, right? And all I can think of is, my brain just constantly makes me think of all the times that I was ever so slightly shitty or less than a stellar husband, and all the times that I, you know, didn't treat Liz very fairly, or was grumpy with her, or unhappy with her, or was moaning about her, or resenting her. You know, my brain just automatically goes to these places, right? And I can't make it stop. I can't make it stop. And I'm here in our house on my own. So, that's my life at the moment. I'm sorry if these episodes lately, these life episodes, are turning a bit maudlin, but I have described myself as the first YouTube anti-fluencer. You have influencers, right? And these people seem to spend most of their lives talking about how fantastic and great their lives are, and showing you fabulous things and how amazing everything is. Well, on this channel, you kind of get the truth with me about life. So I'm the opposite of an influencer. I'm an antfluencer, anti-fluencer. So you get the ups and the downs. It's a vlog. It's my vlog, right? I'm doing this partly for therapy. If anyone else watches it and finds it mildly interesting, then that's fantastic. I'll see you in the next episode of Total Ramblings. Bye bye.